Hello, welcome to MLB 13 The Show Giants Fantasy. This is Game 2, and I'm your commentator Robert Deers alongside with Steven Hughes, and our starting pitchers for tonight are Wei-Yi Chen for the Los Angeles Dodgers and Josh Johnson for the San Francisco Giants. We are controlling the Giants here in this one, and last game we lost 6-0. An unfortunate loss. We just couldn't get the hitting done, but let's get it done tonight and see what happens. Marwin Gonzalez had 3 errors last game. Yeah, that was a horrific game. He's still batting 8th. He had about 2 hits last game, I believe. So, let's see what happens.
He's a bittersweet player.
Yes, he is.
He's got the good and the bad.
It's been, let's just see how they do. And Giants versus Dodgers here, MLB 13, the show. Here at Dodger Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Beautiful night. I'm getting the starting lineups for you right now. For the Giants, you have second baseman. He's batting first. Marco Scuro batting second and playing third. Placido Polanco batting third and playing right field, Michael Kadire. Batting fourth and playing first, Alan Craig. Batting fifth and playing left, Marlon Byrd. Batting sixth and behind the plate, A.J. Ellis. Batting seventh, center fielder, Sin Shu Chu. Batting number 8, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez. And number 9, the pitcher, Josh Johnson. Now for the Dodgers. This is how defensively they look. Center fielder Peter Borjos. At right field, Nelson Cruz. At left field, Ryan Braun. And the catcher, Salvador Perez. The pitcher, Wei-Yi Chen. First baseman, Justin Marneau. Second baseman, Jeff Kempinger. Shortstop, Zach Kozar. And the third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Let's get this game going. And the pitch from Chen with Marco Scuro batting first. And that's going to be a strike in the left corner. 91 miles per hour on the two-seam fastball. And the pitch. Marco Scuro is going to hit that one to left field for a base hit. So Marco Scuro on with no outs. Now we have Placido Polanco. Pedro Alvarez is not in tonight. Mixed up the lineup. And the pitch from Chen. And Placido Polanco takes the first one up high. 0-1. Marco Scuro isn't much of a speed threat on the bases. And the pitch from Polanco. And he's going to foul that one off into the stands. It's going to be 0-2. That was a little up high, but, the ump was calling it, so he had to swing after it. And the pitch. Polanco strikes out, but Scuro, he's going to take the base. He will steal, and he'll be at second with 1 out. So, either way, Giants in scoring position. Let's go Michael Kadire. He has no hits this season yet. Looking for his first one tonight. An RBI situation. First RBI, if they can get him in. And wow, that one looked inside, but it's going to be outside, so it's going to be 0-1. It was on the right-hand side, and the pitch. And that's going to be a changeup, low below the knees. It's going to be 1-1. With 1 out, runner on second. And the pitch from Chen. And it's going to be a slider, and that one's going all the way over there. It's going to be 2-1. And the pitch from Chen. And Michael Kadire is going to foul one off to the left side. It's going to be 2-2. That was near third base. Pitch from Chen. Kadire is going to foul that one off to stay alive. It's going to be still 2-2 with the 1 out. Kadire battling up there against Chen, making him work. And the pitch. And Kadire is going to strike out as well. 2 straight strikeouts for Chen with Marco Scuro on second. And now Alan Craig. Can he do it here? he could get something started here for the Giants. And the pitch from Chen. That's going to be fouled off. Back to the backstop. It's going to be 0-1. And he had no hits last night as well. In the pitch. So it's going to be fouled off here. So the count's going to go 0-2 and Alan Craig behind. And the pitch from Chen. That's going to be a slider up high. It's going to be 1-2. And the pitch. Craig's going to foul that one off to the first base side. It's going to be 1-2 still. And the pitch from Chen. And that's going to be strike 3 called on the right corner. And the side is retired. 3 Ks after Scuro got it done with the single. Now Josh Johnson coming in to play. Warming up here. And now let's go with the starting lineups for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Batting first and playing center field, Peter Borjos. Batting second, Jeff Keppinger. Batting third, Ryan Braun, the All-Star. Batting fourth, Justin Marneau. Batting fifth, Ryan Zimmerman. Batting sixth, Nelson Cruz. Batting seventh, Salvador Perez. Batting eighth, Zach Cozart. And the pitcher batting ninth, Wei Yin Chen. And we're waiting for Josh Johnson to warm up here. We can get this game started on the road. And Peter Borjos is now coming up. And the pitch, Josh Johnson, that's going to be in the left corner, and that's going to be a strike inside. 0-1. 94 mile per hour. And the pitch from Johnson. The slider, and that's going to go to Alan Craig, and Alan Craig is just going to go on first for the out. 1 out. 2 pitches already. Jeff Keppinger up, and he does take a lot last night. Last time we played, he really proved it, and a swing and a miss from Jeff Keppinger. Low below the knees, a changeup, and he chased that one. So the count's going to go 0-1. Pitch from Johnson, and that's going to be a strike. Right-hand corner. Wow. That was a good pitch from Josh Johnson. Steven is controlling right now. And the slider, Jeff Keppinger will strike out, and wow, he just was swinging away on that one. So 1K for Josh Johnson. Now Ryan Braun, the pitch. And that's going to be a strike. It's going to be 0-1. And the pitch from Johnson. The changeup right back to Johnson. And he's just going to take himself to first. So that'll be the end of the first inning. Going to the top of the second. We'll be back right after this commercial break.
Welcome back, everybody. My name is Stephen Hughes. I'll be the co-host in this game. Here in the top of the second, Robert Deers will be doing the odd innings. I'll be doing the even here in the top of the second. Marlon Byrd leading off. And he'll swing at the first pitch curveball, running inside. It's third baseman Zimmerman throwing on to Marneau. 1 pitch, 1 out to begin the top of the second. A.J. Ellis, the catcher, the former catcher for the Dodgers, now for the Giants, went 2 for 3 in last game. Top hitting performer for the Giants in the game, the first game this year against Roy Oswalt, who is very hot of late in the game, holding the Giants to no runs, a good shutout, and a 6-0 victory. Ellis takes the slider for a ball. 1-0. Chen delivers, and it'll be a foul ball to the right side over near Larry King, who is making a nice guest appearance today here at Dodger Stadium. The 1-1 to Ellis. And it'll be a change of very outside over near, or right down the middle of the left-handed batter's box. Sorry about that. 2-1. And it's a strike. High over near the letters. It's 2-2 with 1 out. On deck, it is Sin-Shu Chu, the center fielder. Swing and miss on the curveball. It was dirty. The catcher, Salvador Perez, will throw on to Morneau to complete the strikeout. And there's 2 away now. Chen records his 4th strikeout of the evening. The pitch to Chu. Strike 1, 0-1. South Korean versus South Korean. A nice little South Korea matchup right here. It's 0-1. Change up 2 outside. It'll be now 1-1. Sin-Shu Chu, former Indian. Right now he's on the Giants, but in real life he is now on the Reds. The pitch from Chen. Nice contact on the fastball, running low and inside, but he'll foul that one off. It'll be now 1-2. Chu behind in the count. Chen delivers. Swing and miss. Strike 3 again is dirty. Salvador Perez on to Morneau again, and that'll be it. 2 innings of pitching and 5 strikeouts for Wenyan Chen. 1-2-3 go the Giants. Dodgers try to get a run here in the bottom of the second. Justin Morneau, the former Minnesota Twin first baseman, up to the bat right now, as he'll be getting his first taste of Josh Johnson here in the bottom of the second. Johnson, a little bit too low on the 86 mile per hour slider. It's 1-0. Morneau went 1 for 3 yesterday. Oh, check swings. Pop up. Johnson is under that. He'll make the out. 1 away. To finish my sentence, Morneau was 1 for 3 yesterday. He did get an RBI for his involvement in the past ball game. Curveball gets Morneau the first out, and here comes Ryan Zierman, who has the same exact stat line as just Morneau. He went 1 for 3 with an RBI. The pitch. Strike 1, right down the middle of the plate, 95 mile per hour four-seamer. Straight down the strike zone. And Ryan Zierman is down 0-1 the count. The pitch. Another fastball right down the middle, and it's at 94 this time. A little slower, but who cares? It's 0-2. Josh Johnson delivers outside slider, 2 outside for a ball, 1-2. Maybe look for a changeup low at this time. Let's see what Johnson does. Swing and miss. This is the high cheddar once again. He thought he knew he had success the first 2 times. He does it again and gets it done. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Here's Nelson Cruz up to the plate. He was perfect in the last ball game. Only 3 for 3. Josh Johnson on the first pitch. He just gets a nip on that strike zone. Maybe expanding a little bit from the umpire. It's going to be called strike. It's 0-1 now. The pitch from Johnson. High changeup. Will that catch the strike zone? Yes, it will. Wow. Catching the strike zone. It's 0-2 now. Josh Johnson doing very good in getting first pitch strikes. Get ahead of the batter. Getting him in the deep hole. The pitch. Just caught looking on the curveball. Strike 3. Nelson Cruz is gunned down on the strikeout. The inning is over. 1-2-3 goes the Dodgers. It's 0-0 after 2, and I'll send it back to Robert Dieters as I'll be controlling the 3rd inning.
And we're back here with Marwin Gonzalez, and he is up now. He was 2 for 3 last game. Fortunately, with the 3 hours, he made it up with the hitting. And a swing and a miss from Marwin Gonzalez. And Chen with the 89 mile per hour fastball. And the pitch from Chen. That's going to be up high. It's going to be 0-2. Inside. And the pitch from Chen. Marwin Gonzalez is going to go swinging. And that's going to be a strikeout. That's going to be 6 Ks. And now Josh Johnson coming up. Maybe he'll bunt here. I don't know. It's a pitcher, so what do you expect? Pitch. That's going to be up high. That's going to be 1-0. Near the face. And the pitch from Chen. That's going to be a fly ball over to right field. And that's going to be Nelson Cruz on the catch. And that's going to be 2 outs. And Marco Scuro, the only guy that has a hit in this ball game from both sides. And the pitch from Chen. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Scuro was really early on that one. I don't know if he was getting excited or something. 0-1. And Marco Scuro is going to foul that one away. It's going to be 0-2 over the left side. Scuro makes contact. 0-2. Will he go with an off-speed pitch? And he did with the slider, but Scuro fouls it off. 81 mile per hour. And the pitch from Chen. Scuro is going to hit over to Jeff Kemminger to Justin Morneau. And with a sliding effort, won't make it in time. So it's going to be 3 up, 3 down here. 1 hit so far for the Giants. That was Marco Scuro. And no errors on each side. Salvador Perez coming up. And the pitch from Johnson. That's going to be right down Broadway. 0-1. And the pitch, and that's going to be outside. It's going to be 1-1. And due up, Salvador Perez, Zach Cozart, and Wei Yi Chen. And over to Placido Polanco to Alan Craig for the putout. So that's going to be the first out. Round out from Perez. Now Zach Cozart coming up. And that's going to be right to A.J. Ellis. And that's going to go to Alan Craig for the out. So 2 outs here already. Wen-Yin Chen coming up with 2 outs. And the pitch from Johnson. Wen-Yin Chen's going to hit that one to center field. And Shin Shu Chu has that one. 3 up, 3 down here. Once again, so far a good game. And so far 9 straight retired from Josh Johnson. I'm going to hand it back over to Stephen Hughes.
What's up, guys? The Hughes man is back on the old speaker right now, and here comes Placido Polanco striking out in his first at bat. He was the beginning of the 3 strikeout brigade in the first inning from Chen. The pitch from Chen, curveball moving just a little bit, but not enough to catch any of the strike zone. Is 1-0. Chen looking very strong, only gave up that 1 hit. Robert told you about the first inning leadoff Marco Scuro single. Ground ball. Zimmerman, the third baseman, on the first. Skips, and Morneau cannot pick it. Polanco on. He'll be reached on an error. I think the error will be going towards Ryan Zimmerman, and Michael Kadire is up to the plate now with a runner on first with no outs. For the first pitch, he hits a fly ball over to Nelson Cruz. He's under that, makes the catch, and he'll be nice and calm throwing to the cuff man. Scudero chases back to first, and there's 1 away. Alan Craig up to the plate now, 0 for 1. He was the end of the first inning strikeout brigade from Chen. The pitch. Fouls off the 2-seam fastball running inside. It is 0-1. The pitch. Ground ball through the 5 hole is a base hit. The second hit for the Giants, and the second hit in this entire game. Dodgers still don't have a hit, so runners from first and second now with 1 out. And here goes Marlon Byrd. Speed on both bases. Over at second is Placido Polanco. At first, Alan Craig. Marlon Byrd's first pitch is a slider. And this looks like to be a double play. Kemminger on to Cozart. To Morneau, and that will end it. A disappointing effort right there, as the double play will end the inning in all hopes of a possibility of getting a run. With no runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Dodgers. And for the Giants, they have no runs, 1 hit. And 0-0 after 3.5. Leading off for the Dodgers, Peter Barrios, who grounded out in the first inning. Josh Johnson continuing his efforts here tonight. The pitch. Bunt. Looking for something to get on the base. Josh Johnson on the first. He's out. A very intense play as Borges with the speed trying to get on base, trying to get the first hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. cannot get that done with a great arm and the great put out that Josh Johnson just did. Jeff Kemper, the second baseman, batting second in the lineup, is the number 2 batter in this order right now here in the 4th inning. He's over for 1 today with a ground out. Jeff Kemper, 1-0, takes the outside fastball to pitch. Takes the outside changeup that, catches the strike zone, is now 1-1. The pitch. Shatters his bat entirely. But it'll be fouled off to the right side. I'll get a new piece of lumber, put some pine tar in there, and get back up to the plate. 1-2 the count. Johnson, this is going to be just pitch number 26. Takes the 96 mile per hour cheddar on the outside corner. It's called the ball. 2-2 now. Johnson delivers. Again, Kemper strikes out on the slider. His first at bat, he strikes out on the slider. In his second at bat, he strikes out on the slider again. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Here goes Ryan Braun, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. The pitch. Strike 1. And it looks like Josh Johnson is just getting warmed up. He's throwing now 97 on that fastball. 0-1. Johnson. 95 again. Catches to the high part of the strike zone over near the letters. It's 0-2 now. Looking for a changeup here. Another high fastball. We see a slider, and it's going to be a foul ball from Braun. Trying to stay alive in this at bat, trying to get the first hit of the game. It's 0-2. Way too outside on the 95 mile per hour four-seamer from Josh Johnson. It goes now to 1-2. 1-2 the count, the pitch. Good changeup on the lower half of the strike zone. And it's now 2-2 now to Ryan Braun. Johnson. Swing and a miss. It's another strikeout on the slider. Ryan Braun strikes out for the first time today. Dodgers, no runs, no hits, no errors. After 4, it's still 0-0. I'll take my speaker over to Mark Dieters once again for the count of the 5th inning.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here, and we got A.J. Ellis up, number 23. And he is 0 for 1 today. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled away. This is going to be 0-1. We're in the top of the 5th here. A good game so far. Pitching duo in this one. And, wow, what a strike called to A.J. Ellis. And that curveball caught him off guard. So it's going to be 0-2. That's going to be a ball outside. It's going to be 1-2. A.J. Ellis was a big contributor in the last game. And A.J. Ellis, a little pop-up here. Will it land? Nope. Peter Borjos got that one out. And that's going to be 1 out here. Sin Shu Chu coming up with the strikeout last time. This is going to be the 46th pitch from Chen. And the pitch from Chen. And that's going to be a swing and a miss on the slider. It's going to be 0-2. Top of the 5th here with 1 out. Sin Shu Chu. The pitch from Chen. And Shu's going to hit over Justin Morneau, and he'll get the out. It's going to be 2 outs here. Now Marwin Gonzalez 0 for 1. And he struck out last time he was up. And the pitch from Chen. And he's going to do a bunt here, but that one's way high. It's going to be 0-1. 92 mile per hour fastball. The four-seamer. And the pitch. And another bunt attempt, but that's going to go to the backstop. It's going to be 0-2. Marlon Gonzalez has to swing the bat. I see why he was going high with Chen. And the pitch. And that almost hit Marlon Gonzalez, the curveball, and that's going to be 1-2. 73 mile per hour. And the pitch from Chen. And a swing and a miss. Gonzalez is going to go 2 Ks so far in this one. And Chen is going to retire the side. And now Justin Morneau coming up for the Dodgers. No hits and no runs so far. And that's going to be strike 1 taken by Justin Morneau. The left corner. And the pitch from Johnson. And wow, that one looked like it was in the zone. But no, it's going to be a 1-1. And the pitch from Johnson. Another ball. It's going to be 2-1. Pitch from Johnson. And a foul over to the first base side. It's going to be 2-2. Pitch. And a swing and a miss on the slider. And that has been effective tonight as Morneau goes down on strikes. And 6 Ks for Johnson so far in this one. In the bottom of the 5th with 1 out. And the pitch to Zimmerman. He'll take a changeup. Down at the knees, it's going to be 0-1. And the pitch, Zimmerman's going to foul that one off. It's going to be 0-2. And Josh Johnson getting ahead here. Will we see the slider? And the final slider's going to be fouled off here. Zimmerman staying alive. And the pitch from Johnson. And the 2-seam fastball gets him in the corner. Left side, and that's going to be another K. That's going to be 7 Ks, and so far Josh Johnson with a perfect game.
Dude, you... Oh my god, you asshole.
And the pitch, and Steven not looking too happy. Fouled away.
Robert, you just called the...
Shut up. 0-1. And the pitch from Johnson, and that's going to be fouled off into right field. And Michael Kadire with the catch. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go top of the 6 here. And we got Steven. Right over to Steven.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Robert is controlling now the top of the 6th. Justin bunts it. I don't know why. He's not going to make it. And that comes true as the first pitch, which is bunted. Salvador Perez will pick it up for the out, 1 away. Beautiful crowd here in Ravine, Dodger Stadium. Marco Escudo, leadoff batter, who has one of the 2 hits in this ball game for the Giants and for the Dodgers too. He's 1 for 2 today. He'll foul off the first pitch over to the stands in left field. 0-1. Top of the 6 here. Scudero. On deck is Placido Polanco. The pitch. And Scudero checks his swing on the changeup very low, and he will not hold up in time as it is called a strike. 0-2. Win-Yin Chen will be pitching pitch number 56 in the ball game. And Scudero will just foul that one off. It remains 0-2. Great pitching duel. It's 0-0 after 5 in the 3rd. Scudero grounds to Chen. He'll take it on to Morneau for the easy second out. Placido Polanco 0 for 2 today. He's looking for his first hit of the game and of the season. Chen delivers. Nice piece of contact right there, but foul down the left field line. It's 0-1. Chen delivers. Base hit. Polanco with his first hit of the game and the season as he gets on with a screaming line drive over Ryan Zimmerman over to left field. A single for the Giants, their 3rd hit of the ball game. With 2 outs, they have a runner on first. Michael Kadire 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a flyout, looking to continue the rally that looks to be at hand here with 2 outs in the 6th. Chen delivers. Swing and miss, a fastball. Looking nice right on a platter, but a little bit too late. Tied up was the status of Michael Kadire's swing. It's 0-1. Ground ball. Zimmerman looks like he's under it with his forehand, with his glove on this left side. Throw it on to Keppinger for the easy out, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit for the Giants. It's still 0-0. It'll be Salvador Perez, Zach Cozart, and Wenyan Chen for the Dodgers. You're listening to the National Sports Radio Station here on Spreaker.com. The pitch. Ball. 1-0 on the two-seamer from Josh Johnson. The pitch. Fly ball. Looks like a little duck fart, but the left fielder will be under it for the catch. And it'll be 1 out to begin the 6th. Marlon Byrd under that for the first out of the inning. Zach Cozart is now up now. 1 out. The pitch. Cozart gets a nice piece on that, but very foul over to the right side. Like I said early in this game, Larry King, usually a season ticket holder at these Dodger games. Cozart will ground the second pitch out to third base. Third base is Placido Polanco with the throw. He is out. What a play by the great Placido Polanco, the former Philadelphia Philly. And he was just, it looked like he was grinding the shortstop like that. He was just making that play like he was in his prime, his young age of 26, 27. He's looking great right there on that play. 2 outs here in the 6th, and here comes Wenyan Chen, the pitcher. Josh Johnson, 48 pitches in the ballgame, 10 balls, 38 strikes. Fly ball. Will that end it? And the pitcher, Wenyan Chen, has hit a ball to the gap, and he will deliver the first hit of the ballgame for the Dodgers. And what disappointment right there, as Josh Johnson ends his perfect game and no-hit bid right there. Borgio swings and misses on the first strike as a slider, 0-1, and Josh Johnson must be in disbelief. Ball on the four-seam fastball, 1-1, must be in disbelief that he gave up the first hit to the pitcher. And four-seam fastball just inside for a ball, and Robert Dieters, looking at that pitch, that result, puts him in disbelief. 2-1. Fly ball. Will that go over Kadire? And Kadire cannot catch it. Oh my goodness. Borgio's rounding second, getting to third. He will slide in safe. And the first run of the ball game is recorded by, weirdly, the Dodgers. Their first 2 hits of the ball game with 2 outs here in the 6th. It's 1-0 Dodgers. Keppinger takes the first strike at 94, 0-1. Robert Dieters is in a little bit of anger. I don't see a reason why not. He gave the first hit to the pitcher and gave the first run of this ball game. 0-2, the pitch. Swing and miss. Keppinger has the nice hat trick of strikeouts, and that is the inning. 1 run, 2 hits for the Dodgers. In our game summary here, Marco Scudero 1 for 3, the leading Giants hitter. Peter Borgio is 1 for 3 with his RBI triple last inning. And then Wenyan Chen, 6 innings, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, leading his Dodgers with a 1-0 lead.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Alan Craig up 1 for 2 tonight, single in the 4th. And the pitch from Chen. And Alan Craig, did he bomb one? And he just misses. And Alan Craig can't believe it, and Steven in disbelief. And wow, that could have been the first run of the regular season. And the pitch from Chen. Alan Craig's going to foul another one off, 0-2, and I thought that was going to tie up the ball game. So top of the 7th. And the pitch. And that's going to be a ball in the dirt. It's going to be 1-2. And the pitch from Chen. And a slider catches Alan Craig off guard. That's going to be another K. That's going to be 8 Ks for him. And now Marlon Byrd. And the pitch from Chen. Marlon Bird's going to foul that one off. And he is hitless in this game. The pitch from Chen. And that's going to be outside. It's going to be 1-1 with 1 out. 1-0 is the Dodgers in this one. And Marlon Bird's going to ground that one to Zimmerman to Justin Morneau. And Morneau's not going to get that one. And that's going to be an error on Zimmerman, his second error of the night. So you got the speed, stir Marlon Bird up. And it looks like there's going to be a talk here. And Bruce Chen's coming out of the game. And he's going to get a standing ovation tonight. What a great night he had. Win-Yin Chen, what a great night he had. So the score decision on this one is going to be an error on Zimmerman. Now A.J. Ellis. Tanner Shepers is now the new pitcher, the righty. First appearance of the regular season. His fastball is 96, curveball 82, and his changeup 84 miles per hour. That's the scout report on him. And the pitch. A.J. Ellis is going to be way too early on that changeup. It's going to be 0-2. And the pitch. It's going to be a curveball outside, and that's going to be 1-2. Marlon Bird on first base. And the pitch. And Ellis is just going to foul that one off. The fastball at 97 miles per hour, and he's got some pretty tricky stuff. And the pitch. And Ellis is going to do a swing and a miss. Steven in disbelief here. And now Los Angeles has another pitcher in the bullpen. Sin Shu-Chu is now up 1-0. Two outs here. And Sin Shu-Chu, and that's going to be a change up high, 1-1, and that's going to be a strike one here with 2 outs. Marlon Bird on first. The pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Down low. It's going to be 1-2. And the pitch from Shepers. And a check swing, and Shu was safe. 2-2. And he checked on that one. The pitch again. And a swing and a miss on the changeup. And that's going to be a strikeout here. Shepers will get out of the inning safe. And now Ryan Braun. Looks like we got the bullpen going up for the Giants. Pedro Pito and Brian Dunsing are warming up in the bullpen right now for the Giants. A pitch from Johnson. It's going to be a curveball inside. It's going to be 0-1. Pitch from Johnson. And it's going to be fouled off. The fastball up high. So 0-2 here. Pitch from Johnson. And that's going to be a fly ball, but this looks like it could be... Marlon Bird got it. And that's going to be another out. So far we're coming up on our 40th minute of the broadcast. And the pitch here. It's going to be 0-1, the changeup down low. And the pitch from Johnson. And going back to that corner, the right side, and it's going to be 0-2. And the pitch from Johnson. And almost hit Morneau on that one, but it's going to be 1-2. And Baltimore won tonight. Tampa Bay won 6-4, my bad. And the curveball gets Justin Morneau off guard. And 9 Ks for Josh Johnson. He's pitched great tonight, just has no offense. And that's going to be fouled off by Ryan Zimmerman. He's had 2 errors tonight. Pitch. And a curveball outside, 1-1. 79 mile per hour. Pitch from Johnson. Change up, and that's going to be outside. It's going to be 2-1. 84 mile per hour. And the pitch. And Ryan Zimmerman's going to foul. That's going to be foul, so it's going to be 2-2. Pitch from Johnson. And the slider is going to be hit on to Marco Scudero to Alan Craig. And that's going to be the 3rd out. And I'm going to bring it back to Stephen E.
Hey guys, here at Spreaker.com, our national sports radio station, we don't do commercial breaks. We keep on going here in the top of the 8th. Marlon Gonzalez leads it off. First pitch, he'll fly that one high and pretty deep to center field. Peter Borgios looks like he's under it. He'll make the catch. And that will be a 1-pitch, 1-out to begin the top of the 8th. New pitcher on hand for us for the Dodgers, presented by Speedy Oil and Car Care. The Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up and Smog Experts. Hallelujah, folks. Looks like the Giants will be trying to get a pinch hitter since Josh Johnson is batting now. It'll be Justin Smoak, the former Seattle Mariner, going to be hitting now. Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change and tune-up Smog Experts. Jose Arredondo will be now pitching for the Dodgers. Splitter catches Smoke off guard. It's 0-1. Arredondo, his first pitch is a splitter. Then he has a fastball and a slider along with that. Another take by Smoke, but that time he will be safe on that as he did not clear the plate. 1-1 now. They count. 1 out here, top of the 8th. 1-0 Dodgers. Ground ball. Camager, nice play. Spins on the first, and it is now 2 away for the Giants. Marco Scudero 1 for 3 today with a single back in the first inning. He'll look to tag on a second hit. Good contact right there. Line drive will be a foul ball over to the left side. 0-1. Scudero recorded his first stolen base of the year back in the first. Fastball high near the letters, but it'll be called a strike. 0-2. 2 outs here. The fans here at Dodger Stadium are on their feet. And takes the splitter low. 1-2. Fans relaxing for a second, them getting back on their feet. They're very loud here at Dodger Stadium. Arredondo. Slider will be high. 2-2. You see the old Larry King getting up and ready to cheer on his team for a third strike in the end of an inning. Arredondo. He will strike him out. It's in the dirt. Salvador Perez will throw on to Mano, and the inning is over. Scudero strikes out, and we now go to the bottom of the 8th. We'll have a new pitcher on hand. It'll be Pedro Bito or Brian Dunsing, since those are the ones warming up in the bullpen. It'll be Pedro Bito, the 6'6", 230-pound, 26-year-old, as he'll be taking the mound for the first time this year. His pitches for Bito, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curveball, and a slider. And here we go. Let's see what Bito brings to us here. First pitch, sinker, high, and kind of right down the middle. 0-1 to Nelson Cruz. The pitch. Nice curveball for a strike. 0-2 now. The pitch. Slider started outside and ended really outside, and it's 1-2 now. Vito showing some good stuff here as he's ahead of the count. 1-2. 93 mile per hour fastball in the lower inside corner does not catch the strike zone. It'll be 2-2. Robert might have looked for a strikeout right there. He thought of it. He was looking for it, but he throws a slider a little bit too low, and it's now a full count. Foul ball. It remains 3-2. Nelson Cruz 3 for 6 in the series. 0 for 3 tonight. Pardon me, 0 for 2 tonight. and never mind. Alan Craig makes the catch on the flyout. 2 away now. For the Giants in the 9th inning, it'll be Apollo Polanco, Michael Kadire, and then Alan Craig. Salvador Perez is up to the plate now as he'll be getting his 3rd at-bat of the evening. The pitch. He'll take a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. 5-ball. And it'll be 0-2 now. The pitch to Beto. And he will take a strike for the strikeout. 2 away here. Beto looking very good as he has recorded the first 2 outs at the bottom of the 8th. Good relief work by the young 26-year-old. 94 on the gun, the fastball on the outside corner from Zach Cozart is 0-1. The former Cincinnati Reds shortstop looking at the 0-1 pitch. 1-1 now. The slider very high over near the face. A little chin music right there. It's 1-1. Sinker just catching the bottom half of the strike zone. It's 1-2. Beto looking for his 2nd strikeout. Ground ball up the middle and through, and the batter has a single. Zach Cozart, his first hit of this young season. We're going to get a pinch hitter on hand as it's going to be Brian Dominique, the 5'11", 206-pound 20-year-old. Most of which have called him a prospect, but, it's their opinions. But Giants making a bold move here is putting in the lefty Brian Dunsing, the 6-foot straight 205-pound left-hander, will take on the lefty Domingue. Lefty versus lefty, a good matchup here for the Giants. Sinker, too low. 1-0. The pitch. Ground ball. Scudero, he'll take that one easy on the first, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, as we're heading to the top of the 9th. Will the Dodgers close it out, or will the Giants tie it or take the lead? We'll find out as Robert will be commentating the 9th inning here on the MLB 13 The Show Giants Fantasy League number 2 here on Spreaker.com.
Hello and welcome in as the Dodgers make a pitching change. Casey Jason is coming in. The closer here for the Dodgers. The run lead, he's going to have to end it here. And his pitches in this one are the 4-seam fastball, cutter, the slider, curveball, and the 2-seam fastball. And the pitch. Hasso Polanco is going to take one high. It's going to be 0-1. And so far out of the 2-3-4 hole, it's 2 hits combined together. And another strike, 0-2 at the left side corner. Placido Polanco's got to swing the bat now. The pitch. Placido Polanco is going to hit one to the pitcher, to Justin Morneau. Placido Polanco is going to be the first out here, and Michael Kadire. And the pitch. And a cutter, kind of near Broadway. That's going to be 0-1. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. It's going to be 0-2. Alan Craig could be their last hope. The pitch. And the curveball is going to get Michael Kadire. And down to the last out, Steven is our last hope. And Alan Craig, 1-for-3 tonight. And that's going to be a ball. It's going to be 1-0. And it's going to be taken. It's going to be 2-0. 2 outs here. Are they going to pitch to Alan Craig? A strike down low. Surprised he didn't swing at that one. Alan Craig is going to be 2-1. And the pitch. And Alan Craig, this one's going deep, but that one's not going to go far enough. And then that's the ball game. 1-0, Dodgers win, and Giants have not scored a run in 18 innings. And so far, the losing pitcher Josh Johnson only giving up a run in 7 innings. Wen-Yin Chen will be the winning pitcher in this ball game. And good performance from the Dodgers. And player of the game is Wen-Yin Chen. 6 in 1 innings, 3 hits, and 8 strikeouts, and no walks in this one. And a player that really carried the team to victory, and the pitching will really help you. And now let's go over our post-game report, and let's start with Steven.
Hey guys, welcome to the Giants post-game show here on the MLB 13, the show Giants Fantasy League. This is our second game, and obviously, unfortunately, you guys don't get to see this, but we were fortunate enough to watch it, and you know, this really was a tight game. For the first 5 innings of the game, you're looking at a 0-0 game with a combined 2 hits by both teams, and the Dodgers didn't have any hits. Josh Johnson was doing amazing. Me and Robert were really controlling him with perfection. It was great. I felt like we could have done something and, capitalized on that, on what Josh Johnson's doing. But in the 6th, I think that the momentum obviously went to the Dodgers side after Wen-Yin Chen hit that double that broke the no-hitter, and then Borges hits the triple. Obviously, Kadire, he had a beat on that fly ball, but I don't know what happened. He just dropped it, and cost the Giants the game. But Josh Johnson and David Price, those two guys have really had solid performances, and, the offense has been has been lacking of, just getting hits. First inning, get a runner in scoring position, and then after that, Polanco, Kadire, Craig, they strike out 1, 2, 3. But Josh Johnson had perfect numbers today. 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned, 9 strikeouts. Tough performance, but live and learn.
I wish I would have not given up that run, but, you really need the offense. The pitching did it today. I mean, no doubt we drafted pitchers for a reason, and just didn't happen. We kind of changed up the lineup a little bit, especially with Carl Crawford and Pedro Alvarez not
mainly
being
because the lefty was on the mound. When you chose lefty, we needed some more advantages. We couldn't get Crawford. We didn't want to have Crawford in the game. We wanted Bird in the game because he has better contact in this game against lefties. We put Polanco in because he has better numbers against lefties than Pedro Alvarez, is also a lefty. But everybody else needs to step it up, honestly. Scudero kind of does it, but, there's Michael Kadire, who's the number 3 batter, who's not getting hits at all. There's Marwin Gonzalez. I'm surprised he's the one getting all the hits. But, opportunities, and the Giants didn't execute on the opportunities that were given, especially with the runners on first and second with 1 out back in the 5th inning.
Yeah.
We didn't really do it big today. So, Dodgers win the first 2 games of the series. Rockies also won the first 2 games. Padres are 1-0. The Diamondbacks and us, the Giants, have lost the first 2 games.
Nick Punto, who I decided to put on waivers, did clear waivers, and he's now in AAA. Robert, anything to close it out?
Let's have a better game. We got to work on the hitting a lot more.
No duh.
Yeah. The Giants, pretty much, so far rankings this year, their pitching is 6, contact is 6, our power is 18th. Defense is 10th. We're in the top 10 in defense. I like those numbers.
We're batting 145. That's the shits.
Yeah, it just
But,
sucks.
Okay, we're batting 145, and we have a 281 ERA. 281 ERA is ridiculous for an entire team, but is a problem when you have no offense when you're batting 145. And your fielding percentage is 924, which isn't that bad, which could be better. It'll get better, hopefully, as the season goes on.
And, just two tough pitchers we've gone against so far. And the next game...
Yeah, Oswalt and Chen. Chen isn't that good of a pitcher, honestly, in my opinion. We could have done better off him. We struck out too much.
We got Shelby Miller now. We go against him, and we have Zito on the mound. And, me and Steven had success with Zito in the past, so I think we could do well, but the offense.
In success, we mean we almost threw a no-hitter with him on online mode, which is kind of sick. So I've actually thrown a no-hitter with him before. Emily trolled the show, so I use him a lot for online. It's fun. You guys should use him more. That wasn't really a good idea, but, I don't care. But, looking at, the players that are doing pretty well to start the year, obviously we could be doing better. That's all I have to say. Kind of sucks, but, we're not hitting, and we need to hit.
So, all right, well, that's our post game. Thanks for listening. Another unscoreless game, but
pretty much, we thank you guys for listening. Keep up with the blog here on Spreaker.com, here on the National Sports Radio Station page. We continue to, get people to, be on our station and do shows for us. We are expanding this summer as we're going to be doing more shows and more sports. Word around the street for our station, we're doing some NASCAR for all you NASCAR fans. Jimmy Johnson and Tony Stewart talks are coming your way very shortly, with the addition probably of one new member, pre-member of the National Sports Radio Station family. Robert, it's great to be hosting alongside with you and playing some baseball. Obviously, it's a video game, but some baseball along with you, and it's going to be a fun summer.
Yes, it will, and check us out, National Sports. We have our Facebook pages. We still need to find a guy that can really handle the page, because I know we have a lot of followers out there, but we don't really follow up on our page, and we need to. It's one thing that's been really important to us. I've been getting new people as we go along. We're having a new guy named Andrew. We have Eric Dennis, and we have all the other guys, and they'll be doing more shows. Just having a lot of schoolwork really, in the finals really hurts you. I know me and Steven are out, so we're fortunate enough that we can actually do this right now. So
we'll be having a meeting shortly to start expanding on, the shows per week and that stuff by our members, and we're going to be trying to get our opinions and such. We might be doing the PTI thing or around the horn type of thing during the summer, in which we'll just get a bunch of guys here and talk about sports and have our own monitor guy like me or Robert, and have nice conversations. And that's it. Thank you very much, folks, for listening to MLB 13, the show, Giants Fantasy. We'll make another one as soon as possible. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night, and sleep tight for Monday.